so happy to do this vlog because I was really like, not sure if I want to do it, but I just love capturing just a really fun weekend, especially if I have a visitor. This time Melina visited me. She was staying here for the weekend, and that was just so lovely to have her here. She lives in Kristiansand and I live here in Oslo, so it's like 4 hours with the bus or the train. Yeah, we don't see each other that often, but I would say for being friends for 5 years, we have seen each other quite often. We have really worked on keeping this friendship alive, and I'm so grateful for her. And yeah, I was so happy when she told me, oh, I might be in Oslo, do you wanna can I come for a visit? I'm like, yes, please. So she arrived here on Friday, and we had like planned on going to a market that I had seen. Like I had seen a kind of advertisement for that. But then my friend Ragnhild from the previous video, she told me that there will be puppies in an animal shop. So sometimes they have like a puppies meeting there, where a breeder brings their puppies. And the idea is that the puppies are supposed to learn to get to know new smells, socialize with different people, but also like getting used to other dogs that are coming around because everyone brings their puppies or their dogs with them. And yeah, so it's like, we want to see these puppies, so we're going. They said they are on the way, so we're just gonna like browsing around here and look a bit on the stand. Supposed to have like German Shepherds and like Mastiffs. I think it was Mastiffs. The German Shepherd puppies got ill, so they didn't arrive, but they had like 2 groups of Mastiff puppies, and one were over 8 weeks old. These are the ones that we were brought to hold, and oh, they were so cute. And the other ones were younger, so we were told not to touch them. They were just kind of like out there to look at them, but they said it's important not to touch them yet. So we had to wait a while. They arrived a bit late, I think an hour late, but it was a beautiful day. It was one of the first really warm days here in Oslo, and we were just waiting outside in the sun. And when the puppies finally arrived, it was so fun to cuddle with them, and oh, they were so cute. I was a bit afraid that they would pee at me. But we had a lovely time. And then on the way to Skøyen, where we met the puppies, we had seen in the city center that they had like a turban festival, so we were like, we're gonna check that out. Like if you were a guy, you could get your own turban. I think it was even for free, which I would say in Norway it's very strange to get things for free. They even had food for free, which we were not aware of. We didn't see that it was free, but now it makes sense because the lines were so long. Like we were just completely saying we're not gonna wait that long to get to buy the food, but Melina definitely wanted to have Indian food then. So we walked to Chief Holman to go to a restaurant called New Delhi. It is an Indian restaurant that has quite a lot of good reviews. I've heard several colleagues talking about that it's really good food there. But then when we arrived, they said they're not opening until like 2 hours later, and we were already hungry. I think Melina was already a bit hungry. We ended up at Akerbrygge at I think before it was called Albert's Bistro, and now it's called Pastis Bistro Bar. It's kind of like the same. It's a French inspired restaurant. That's called kind of like Flammkuchen. It's kind of like I don't want to say pizza, but it looks a bit like a pizza with like cheese on top of it. And mine also had onions and bacon. And then I think Melina had like the vegetarian one. It was, when it arrived, it doesn't look that spectacular because it looks like, oh yeah, that's a bit little food, but you definitely get satisfied from that. And then you also have space for the dessert, which is the best in my opinion. I have tried several like chocolate fondants here in Oslo, and I would say this one is so far the best. It is just perfect. It's really, really good. And then on our way home, we went to the market we were actually supposed to go. In the end, we realized, oh, it was just like one room with an exhibition. We looked through it and then we said, okay, now we're going home. And then we spent the rest of the evening watching Friends. I think we both were a bit exhausted from the day, but it was a lovely day. And we have like a goal of watching Friends together. I don't remember when we started it, but it was a few years ago, and we're still in season 5. I have really hoped that when I meet her next time in May, that we will finish definitely season 5 and maybe getting to the middle of season 6. That would be really good. But yeah, it probably will take a few more years until we finish Friends. And I have never watched, like I haven't really watched this 9th season, and I don't know the 10th season. So I still can't watch the reunion because I have to wait a few more years until I can watch it. The next day, we just had like a lovely breakfast. Melina actually went running. I'm so inspired by her because she has also done a lot of like health changes in the past 2 years, and it's so inspiring to see a friend changing in also very small, tiny ways. And like I definitely could see how we have changed in, for example, watching Friends. Before it was usually like we would get all the chips out and the soda and everything, and now we don't do that anymore. And it is just so easier if you have a friend who's kind of like on the same page as you do. So yeah, that was really lovely to see her jogging around. I'm like, wow, this is so inspiring. I hate jogging, and she told me she hated jogging as well, and she just started to learn small steps, going to some running classes, and now she likes to jog. And I'm like, that is so impressive, and I'm very proud of her and her progress. So the last thing before she had to go home and catch her bus, we went to Cultivate Food. This is a restaurant in Grünerløkka here in Oslo. based restaurant. I have to say, I really like the prices. It is quite cheap, and the meal sizes are perfect. I don't think they throw away a lot of food because the portions are just perfect. You get satisfied from them, but they're not like huge where you just like feel so full afterwards. Unfortunately, there was like a sauce in my hamburger that I really didn't like, so I didn't finish it. Melina had like a taco inspired meal and she thought it was really good. And then it was time to say goodbye. I'm really happy I see her in a few weeks again. Hooray! And then yeah, had a lovely weekend. I also hope that you enjoyed this video, and I see you very soon again. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.